stretch of the season could be the final NBA games for some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
If you allow Luka to establish position because of his size, his strength, his footwork, turn the lights out.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Wagner. Doncic grabs the miss. Lets the three fly. On target from range. Doncic has got 5 points.
Boy, the deep ball from Luka Doncic. This guy does not lack for confidence.
Back to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Pass to De Silva. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
We've seen this from Wagner over and over. This guy understands when a man is open. He's got the timing and the touch to make the pass.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now Doncic launches it. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Gone 1 for 3 so far. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Schroeder. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, Schroeder is 6'1" with a thin frame, but make no mistake, he's got balance and the ability to play through contact.
Here's Doncic with the drive. Chalk up 2 there. 7 points in the game. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Wagner outside. Wagner outside. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Listen, this guy might be young, but Franz Wagner has already proven to be a sweet shooting big man.
Doncic outside. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Doncic has got 10 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And he gets the bucket.
Know this about Franz Wagner. This guy very capable as a passer.
There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Pass to Wagner. To the inside. And Wagner gets it to go. On the assist by Wagner. Wagner's got 3 assists tonight.
Now that's a great possession. You set Wagner up down low and let him go to work.
Schroeder against Doncic. And he comes up with a bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
Here's De Silva. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's De Silva in at the 4. And there's the screen. Pass to Hartenstein. Washington outside. Here's De Silva. And it's Dragic with the rebound. From behind the arc. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
So both teams changing it up here. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Washington left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3. Nails it from 3. Wagner's got his second basket of the night.
So nice to see Mo Wagner evolving into the modern big, sinking that three-point shot with real confidence.
Inside. It's stolen by Washington. And they're on the break. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's the pick. Crosses over, and there's the drive. De Silva with the rebound. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Wagner outside. A minute 15 left to play in the first half of basketball. Good on the bucket. He's got 5.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams making some changes here. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see the teams who have been dominating the board since the All-Star break.
Incredible rebounding numbers since the break. They've put in a lot of effort on the glass.
And 1:01 left in the second period. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. Here's De Silva. Jonchar with the rebound. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Puts up a deep 3. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Wagner outside. The 3 ball. He's off on that one. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Leading by 1. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
They'll have the advantage coming in, but it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, I mean, on paper.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah, and those starters are going to have the.
Thanks for tuning in.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Wagner outside. The shot's good.
That's a big-time finish by Franz Wagner. Might be young, but he is undeterred.
Pass to Chanchar. For the tie. Counted from distance. Chanchar's got 6 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Schroeder outside. Pure from three-point range. He's got 5.
Well, Schroeder, with that look in his eye, wanted to get that back.
Doncic against Schroeder. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Wagner outside. Back to Schroeder. That one falls. Schroeder's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. That one no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Wagner. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Wagner's got 4 points in the quarter.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:52 left in the third. Pass to Chanchar. And here's Dragic. Six on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Pass to De Silva. And he drops it first. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
To the wing on the left. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Dragic. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Defended by Dragic. He can't get that one to fall.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
Out to the wing. For the tie. Driving inside. Got a hand on it. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Schroeder with it. He has 7. The 3. Sinks it from distance. Schroeder's got 10 points in the game.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
And we've reached the end of the third. Up by 5. And don't go. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Pass to Hartenstein. Wagner with a screen. Connects from downtown.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
He's guarded by Hartenstein. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer. Gets the 3 to fall.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
And he lobs it up.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Outside Schroeder. Wagner outside. Pass to De Silva. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Doncic up top, covered by Schroeder. Luka on the attack.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Pass to Wagner. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Don't you love that a young player like Franz Wagner so willing to deliver in the clutch? Wow.
Nice move. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 20.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Look at Doncic with the delivery.
Here's Wagner. And he jams it home with authority.
Franz Wagner seizes the moment, fearless in the face of pressure, big-time shot.
And they doubled up Doncic. Second chance shot. And it's good on the lay-in.
And you can tell by how hard he battled for that putback that he still has a lot of energy left for the end of this game.
And doing that kind of dirty work down low makes a huge difference in a game this close. What a play on the offensive glass.
And here's Schroeder outside. Drops in the 3.
Well, you have to at least honor the long ball from Dennis Schroeder. He is more than capable from that distance.
Doncic against Schroeder. Cash. And now they trail by just 4.
And Luka Doncic is the option, folks. You see the trust they place in him and why.
And now we've got an intentional foul. 44 seconds left in the game. To the paint. Here's De Silva. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Doncic. Misses the baby hook. Here's Wagner. Uses the glass on the layup.
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And now they decide to foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. All right, guys, what's your take?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth. Jonchar, and he sinks it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you want to continue to build the lead, so a very productive trip to the line right there.
And he buries it. And now they trail by just 4.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, helping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Fires for 3. The shot no good. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was...
sights now, Stan. How much of a toll does a regular season take on the coach?
Well, Kevin, the big thing is you just don't sleep a lot because you're running on adrenaline and your mind is always going, looking for more and more answers, so it can be exhausting mentally.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Ivica Zubac. Hezonja's out there with Dario Saric. And it's Smith. Saric outside. Smith scanning the floor. The fader. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Larkin, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Šarić. Fades away. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Šarić. Smith's got 5 now.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Here's Biberovic. Clock at 6. Larkin in the corner. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Now here is Smith. T right on him. Šarić outside. Latrey. Şengün with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Wasted no time on that one.
Can't be that easy for him. Got to body him up down low.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Now here is Smith. 8 points his last outing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And he can't get the first one. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. That one misses. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, and Azania gets it to go.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Both teams deciding to change it up. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best.
No doubt, they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Pass to Larkin. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Larkin's got his second bucket tonight. Smith outside. Here's Perkichin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Looking here at some numbers for Smith. Breaking down his play since the All-Star break. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense. Here's Larkin, currently averaging almost 6 points a game, and it's good for 2. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Pass to Bogdanovic. 30 seconds left in the first quarter. Left block shot on the way. Misses the baby hook. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Larkin in the corner. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. Smith left side. A 3 from Bogdanovic. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. They lead by 2. And the second quarter will get under. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. Alperen Şengün is second.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Şengün with a screen on Saric. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And Saric kicks to Bogdanovic. 6 to shoot. There's a good screen. Baseline try. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Driving in. Yes, that goes in.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And now, here's Hazonia. Three-pointer. Rebound by Larkin. And they're moving it up. Pass to Şengün. And the rejection by Zubac. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac. .156 left to play here in the second quarter. Shot from free throw range. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Pass to Biberovic. 1:31 left to play here in the half. Down low, here's Larkin. It's good for his fourth bucket of the night. He's shooting 4 of 8.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And now, here's Hazonia. Smith with a wide open look. They get the rebound, and he makes that one.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
And he knocks down the first one. Cedi Osman, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
Yeah, good job to take it right at
the first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
32 seconds left in the first half. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Saric. Fires the 3. And they'll get another chance. 3 on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
That'll do it for the first half. Up 6. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a...
You take a look at the visitors. They haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture?
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the visiting team.
Depth.
And that about wraps.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Pass to Zubac. There's the pick. Drops in the layup for 2. He has 6.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
They've got Smith. Ivica Zubac is out there with Dario Saric, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward. Şengün with the bucket. So it's the visitors now. 6-point lead. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Back to Saric. Smith on the wing. Pass to Zubac. Got it. Good job in the low post. Zubac has got his first basket.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Şengün passes to Larkin. 4 on the clock. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor. Stan, I've always admired you come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, look, I loved being around the game, and so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball, and I couldn't hit one, so that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way, so if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your interest there.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Osman. Larkin looking it over. This one for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now Hezonja. Plays it up and banks it in. Hezonja's got 5 points so far.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Osman kicks to Larkin. Fires from the wing. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 15.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly when his team needs it.
Saric outside. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And that one drops. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
It's Herzonia in the corner. It's Saric, top of the key. And yes, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
27 seconds left in the third. Larkin can't get it to go. Gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. To the middle. Here's Smith. Off with the layup. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 6. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Screen by Şengün. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a time for him to step up. Big 3 right there.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Let's go. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Five to shoot from the arc. Drills it from outside.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I listened to Chauncey Billups talk to his team. He told him he liked the way they were working, but he said we have to really get after it. All we need is a couple of stops. Keep your focus. We'll see if they can close it out.
Kevin? Thank you, David. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And that one falls from Saric. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Larkin. For the 3. Sinks the triple. Larkin's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
1:52 left in the game. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Larkin hits them both.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Inside, here's Smith. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Sapahi covered by Smith. Here's Sapahi. Lays it up off the glass.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
He drops the first one, and that ties the game up.
Competitive, selfless, and a high basketball IQ. Şengün with the traits every coach loves.
And so making both free throws, that'll give them the lead here.
Well, no doubt about those free throws coming up big in the clutch.
Pass to Smith.
Good.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Here's Biberovic. Hazonia defended. A shot by Biberovic, no good. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions. And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And what's their best move at this point?
They do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2-for-1. We'll see if they try.
Count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Well, all of us coaches, we love when you can create looks in close.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. At 6. Here's the screen. Back to Smith from 17 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Guys, what are their best options now?
This is where great coaching can pay dividends.
Well, they'll likely only get one shot at this. They need to make it count.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games.
For players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Giddey missing. Here's Wagner. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And Wagner is a very efficient scorer in the painted area.
Pass to Ingles. Back to Mills. Landale with a screen. And that one's good. Giddey.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Back to Schroeder. And here's Wagner from downtown. He buries it from three. Wagner's got 5.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Landale, the pass to Mills. Shoots over Schroeder. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Now here's Mills. Outside, Ingles. Here's Exum. Off target with the 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Back to Schroeder. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Schroeder's gone 1 for 2 from deep. Outside Giddey. Pass to Mills. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Now Schroeder. Back to Wagner. A minute 31 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And Mills pulls it down.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Outside, Ingles. Fires in the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Wagner with a screen. Here's Bonga. No good from outside. Wagner with a steal. Here's Bonga. Simmons defending. Washington outside. Going inside. Yep, that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Exum. Still no points. Left side, Simmons. Here's Baines. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Beyond the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game. Oh, he beats the buzzer!
How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer. You never know what's going to happen.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They're up by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Their points came almost exclusively from beyond the arc, and as this game continues, that should open up the floor for the rest of their offense.
All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the three ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
Hartenstein with a screen on Green. Into the lane.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Simmons. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Simmons has got his second basket of the game.
Playing bully ball inside. Simmons very effective around the rim.
Hartenstein a screen. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 9 points in the game.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to Simmons. Simmons is doubled. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 5. 20 feet out. Count the basket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Wagner. Ingles defending. Wagner against Ingles. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Outside Mills. Pass to Landale. Can't get it to drop. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. De Silva with the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Shooting at a very efficient 67%. Back to Mills. Exum outside. Unloads. It's Giddey on the wing. This one for 3. Hits a three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 points.
Beautiful execution, getting it away quickly. Giddey just wasting no time.
Wagner for 3. Knocks it down from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
From deep, Giddey drains the triple. Giddey's got 6 in the quarter.
Like sometimes the threes can really boost your confidence, and I'm sure it'll do just that for Giddey.
Outside Schroeder. Wagner on the wing. Giddey defends. Giddey against Wagner. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Giddey against Wagner. Outside Giddey. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 10.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Wagner for 3. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Taking a look at the visitors, I mean, they've established themselves as a competitive team. They feel that they can get a win against.
Checking back in on that first half now, Franz Wagner was cooking.
His selections is touch.
Thanks for tuning in.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. The visitors with the ball. 2-point game. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. Josh Giddey out there with Patrick Mills. Then there's Dante Exum. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins. Schroeder against Mills. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Here's De Silva. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Outside Mills. Pass to Exum. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul of the game. Outside, Ingles. Giddey with it. 10 points for him. Mills. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey.
Yeah, something Giddey has always done well is share the ball. Tough to miss that wide open man.
Schroeder finds Wagner, and there's a pick. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Exum outside, out left to the wing. And here's Mills from the arc. Doesn't go that time.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Here's Wagner. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Exum passes to Landale. Now Giddey. It's not going to go for him.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
Pass to Schroeder. Takes the 3. Hits the trifecta. Schroeder's got 6.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
From deep, Giddey. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Pass to De Silva. We've got 1:28 left in the third. Clock at 6. They set the pick. From deep. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Exum. No good with a layup.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Pass to De Silva. Fires the 3. Knocks down the long J. De Silva's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Exum attacking. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Hartenstein with a screen on Simmons. Down low. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Exum. He has 6. 5 on the clock. From downtown, gets the 3 ball to go. Exum's got 9. Just 4 seconds left in the third. The shot comes out. The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 8. And when we return, we'll get the 4. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. Then it's Washington, and it's Bunga in at the 2.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
To the middle. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Daniels passes to Green. Buries it from 3.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Here's Bunga. They set a pick. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Taylor Jenkins had to say to his team. He was very upbeat and positive, saying to his guys, let's go. I want you guys to up the pace. Look to push the ball up the floor whenever you can. They cannot stop us in transition. Let's see how the team responds. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to De Silva. To the inside. Wagner on the wing. They set the pick. Fires it. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Yeah, Wagner just keeps going at them. He's in the zone right now.
Mills with it, covered by Schroeder. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul and he's on his way to the line.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And the free throw, no good. Shooting the ball incredibly well tonight. 73% from the floor. Basket counts.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Outside Giddey. Pass to Landale. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. .157 left in the final quarter. Pass to Wagner. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Giddy against Schroeder. Inside. Ball stolen. Down low. De Silva dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so much fight in Josh Giddey. He showed it on the interior that time.
Here's Wagner. And the layup falls.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Late game pressure, no problem. Not a factor in Giddey's concentration.
Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. Wagner outside. Out to Schroeder. The three. And the three-pointer goes.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
So Taylor Jenkins will call a timeout here. Giddy passes to Landale. Back to Giddy. Takes a three. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
When his team needs him, Giddy steps up. And you love to see a guy with that kind of fire.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
So Taylor Jenkins will call a timeout here. .29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And it's Giddy missing. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
Pass to Wagner. Lets the three fly. That one falls, coming off Schroeder's feed.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Here's Exum. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned.
Greg, of role players affect the team?
It can be a major factor. Being able to fill the needs of a team, that's what it's all about. A shot here, a block there, structural players, critical.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac's out there. Smith is out there with Hazonia. Here's Čančar. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. No good with the triple. Now Hazonia over to the left wing. Pass to Zubac. Smith outside. Hazonia with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Zubac, and does. The shot's good from Smith.
And nice dime from Zubac. His floor awareness is solid.
And Zubac has proven that, Brent, there's still a place in the league for old school centers.
Well, I think he plays, Kevin, with a combination of talent around him that allows him to situate himself right where he needs to be. Impactful around the basket, a huge rebounding presence, a guy that brings some physicality, and he's been in a perfect slot to show why it is he's such a valuable NBA player.
Pass to Zubac. Now Smith from past the arc. Chanchard grabs the miss.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Doncic has got 5 now.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Saric outside. And play stops. This on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Doncic outside to the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Here's Perkichin. It's Herzonia in the corner. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Doncic. And the shot goes in. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. How last month turned out for him? 2nd in scoring, 2nd in assists, and he's a flamethrower from distance. Top 10 in the league in 3-point shooting.
And what he's doing right now, carving up defensive schemes at will, 2nd best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate.
Total focus from Bogdanovic on that shot, ready to fire off the feed.
Doncic looking it over. Puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is buried. Doncic has got 10.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Perkichin, and he drops it in from the low post.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Doncic. They set the screen. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Perkichin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Perkichin's got his 2nd basket of the game. Doncic with it. Takes a 3. Trains the 3-pointer. 13 points in the game. And we reach the end of the 1st quarter. They lead by 5. And don't go away. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that 1st quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Pass to Perkichin. Smith with it. Fires from deep. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And the layup falls.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Shoots a fader. The shot is good off the backboard.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the 2nd quarter. Puts it up from 15. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Brad, it's hard to find someone better, isn't it, than Bojan Bogdanovic if you're looking to space the floor.
No doubt about it. One of the better spot-up shooters over the last decade. that this league has seen, and Bogdanovic has deep, deep range, so that spacing is going to allow other guys to do their work. This is the kind of guy you want in a half-court setting to make a lot of things happen.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
It's up a three. It's rebounded by Doncic. Three-pointer. Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And now here's Hazonia. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Šarić. 6 to shoot. Fires for 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Now Šarić is a big man, tough to get out there and close out to the shooter. That's a nice look at 3 ball.
Here's Doncic. Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. That one off the back iron and out. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. To the paint. Here's Šarić. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Šarić has got 5.
Well, Šarić on the inside has really good quality footwork.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. .58 seconds left in the second quarter. And the rejection by Zubac.
Smart defender. Zubac understands how to position himself to come up with blocks.
Count that bucket.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Doncic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That free throw good from Doncic.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
Pass to Smith. And now here's Hazonia. Šarić outside. And here is Zubac. Shot clock at 5. Smith on the wing. Fires it up. No good there off the double clutch.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Out to the right wing. Out to Doncic. Lets it fly. And a little luck that time, but it drops. 21 points for Luka Doncic.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
That one gets going 7:30 Eastern Time.
Shaq, Ernie, that might be the game of the night.
Yeah, I agree.
Got to get these fellas some allergy medicine. They're clearly allergic to the paint, and it's a problem.
Aren't you sponsored by an allergy medication?
Thanks for joining us. Now,
and if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Smith surveying the D. A three ball. It's good from long range. Smith's got his second bucket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
He got his own, yeah. Charge is out there with the Zubac. And it's Smith.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Can't hit from 12.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Pass to Chunchar. Over in the corner, Doncic. Doncic going to work.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. Smith outside. 90 seconds now into the second half. Good on the triple. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Pass to Chunchar. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
There's Azania. There's 1:59 left to play in the third. Now here's Šarić. Zubac kicks to Smith. Šarić passes to Hazania. Basket counts. Hazania's got his second basket.
And Šarić, just one of those European players that comes over with the fundamentals. Beautiful play there.
Out left to the wing. Banked in off the glass.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Smith outside. Down low. And Hazania gets it to go. Hazania's got his third basket of the night right there.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Gotten 4 of the first 5 second half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Bogdanovich wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open in the three-point line. As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Prkicin can't get it to go.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Outside Dragic. 1 second left. And he makes that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Up by 3. And we're just... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Prkicin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The first free throw is good. Good on both. Guys, they're holding on to the slimmest of leads.
Yeah, and you can't afford to let that thing get any slimmer.
Shoots from the baseline. And no good. Being 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Bucket is good.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Yeah, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together.
Nikolic buries the long-range jumper.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. So both teams changing it up here. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Dragic covered by Smith. Shot clock at 6. Dragic outside. Here's the 3. Sharge grabs the board. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Smith. He nails it, and we're tied up. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And here's Doncic from the arc. No can do. Misses for the 6th time and 15 shots from the floor. There's Azania. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, those are the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
Charge a screen on Doncic. Pass to Azania. Cracks in the tray.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Doncic outside to end the run. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Doncic has got 25 points. Pass to Smith. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. It's good.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's Doncic. It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Smith for 3. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Misses, and he wants that one back. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And he commits the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And so the timeout by Will Hardy here. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. The first free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Here's Blasic. It falls. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
6 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that will put them up by 2. For the win. Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes! Yes! All right, David, thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, BA, you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
Now the starting group for the visitors. To the paint. And Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Jokic. Back to Bogdanovic. 5 to shoot. It's Jokic, high post. Pulls it. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Jokic has gotten his second bucket. Wagner outside. Outside Schroeder. 4-3. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Now here's Wagner. 15 in his last outing. Now Schroeder. Inside. And he dunks it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Jokic, the screen. Nice D from Wagner.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
The three is up. He drops it from range.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Jokic. Now here's Bogdanovic. Out to the right wing. Now Jokic. Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. Let's go with a three. The shot won't fall. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Back to Wagner. Here's the three. Nails it from 3. Wagner's gotten his second bucket on the night.
I just love the ball move.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wagner's gone a perfect 2 for 2 from beyond the arc. Here's Teodosic. He had 9 points in his last timeout. Outside Bogdanovic. There's a screen. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And credit to Bogdanovic for not giving up there. He gets his shot off and wins a foul for his trouble.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Washington's checked in for Bonga.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They get it again. Second shot opportunity. And Hartenstein with the lay-in.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
19 seconds left in the opening quarter. Shots good by Petrushev.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Schroeder with it. No points so far. Over Bogdanovic. Shots good by Schroeder.
Nice move to set up the jump shot there. That was pretty.
And so the first quarter is in the books. They're up by 5. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
They've got Isaiah Hartenstein, and it's De Silva in at the 4-man spot. Now here's Jokic. Here's Teodosic. Topic for 3. On target from range.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's De Silva. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Teodosic. He's guarded by Washington. Here's Jokic. Cashes it in from 11 feet. Jokic has got 8 points.
Oh, a really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. As we head towards the playoffs, let's see where the Eastern Conference standings sit. You take a look at the home team. With great effort over a long season, they're second in the conference. Only a few spots below. Now here's Washington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wagner. Looking at lineups around the league, Graham, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Hartenstein pulls it in. Gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Wagner with it. The three is up. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Wagner against Jokic. A minute 58 left in the first half of this game. Just 5 to shoot. Schroeder comes with a double team. Launches it. Sends it home from three-point land.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Wagner. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
There's so much to like about Wagner's game, but I especially like his shot selection.
Shoots. Here's Jokic. Jokic finishing through the D.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Wagner outside. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Wagner's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Good to see Wagner knock down the 3.
There's a screen. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. Jokic can't cash it in from close range.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And that one good.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
.16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The floater, the big man, Jokic.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court, and it also keeps the bench fired up.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Leading by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
How have they kept it this close? Their D has been invisible. Come on, fellas, get after it.
Yeah, just a few more stops. Next on the docket, power rankings. Fellas, let's... And that's it for halftime.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been a clinic out there by Nikola Jokic.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Pass to De Silva. Lets it go from deep. And the three-pointer goes. De Silva's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here's Jokic.
Too big, too skilled. Jokic just methodically breaks you down. He's a very unique player.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. And Jokic drops them both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to De Silva. Down low. Here's Wagner. And it's good. 2 points. 10 points for him.
Just punishing the defense from the interior. Wagner doesn't mind scoring against physical defense.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Jokic the screen. Shot is up. Bogdanovich, that's good.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And since the All-Star break, here are the shooting guards who have been filling it up from the floor. Bogdanovich third.
And night after night, we see this group light it up. If you try to take something away from them defensively, they'll beat you some other way.
Yeah, you don't have to take a long look at their point totals to see that this is the premier group of scorers at the premier scoring position in the NBA. Shooting guards can flat out bring it.
Wagner outside. Banked it in off the glass. Wagner's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
There's a screen. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Drops in the 3. 5 points in the game.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Jokic with a screen on Schroeder. Fades back. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. There's a minute 12 left to play in the third. To the middle. Here's Wagner. Rebounded by Jovic.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Down low. That shot off the mark.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
To the wing on the left. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Schroeder can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Pass to Petrushev. Here's Jovic. And the shot's good. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter. And here's Schroeder, averaging around 6 a game. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the power forward. Washington passes to Bonga. Pass to Wagner. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Shooting in rhythm. Wagner practices these shots all the time.
Here's Teodosic. Shot from the wing. And perfection right through the net.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Wagner outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
At 6'10", you love the versatility that Franz Wagner provides. I mean, this guy's very effective in the two-man game.
Inside. Here's Jokic. Off target with a fadeaway. Shooting has been incredible, 72%. Pass to De Silva. They set the screen. Wagner for three. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide-open look.
Outside Bogdanovic. Sinks the tray.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Pass to Wagner. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. It's Jokic, high post. Fade away. Perfection. Beautiful stroke.
Tonight it's been all Joker all the time. He's been pouring it on here.
Wagner inside. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
From 7 feet away, Jokic, no good. Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up by 9. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 54 seconds left in the game. To the paint. Here's Jokic, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. Now Schroeder. Pass to De Silva. Wagner, right side. Here's De Silva. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Drains the triple.
Such a savvy passer. Jokic is patient and gets quality openings for his teammates.
Pass to Schroeder. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It
Here we've got two of the highest scoring teams in the entire NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, there is firepower everywhere with these two teams. So defensively, you can't take away everything, but you have to try to take away something.
Limit some things, right, Coach? You can't stop everything on the play.
Not at all. You've got to pick your poison and decide what you can live with.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Šarić. Also, Ivica Zubac's out there. Hezonja's out there with Smith. Mills looking it over. Exum kicks to Giddey. Launches a three. Hands it from downtown.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
Pass to Hezonja. Pulls up. The shot by Šarić, no good. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Exum kicks to Giddey. Mills passes to Giddey. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Smith left side. Back to Šarić. Pass to Hezonja. Takes it inside, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Simmons checked in for Jock Landale. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Ingles. And here's Mills for three, and it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And that pass-first nature of Simmons, outstanding at understanding when his teammates are open.
Smith against Giddey. From the wing. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And it is dangerous to let him get it going this early.
Now, here's Ingles. It's tipped. It's taken away by Smith. To the middle. Here's Šarić, and he converts the layup.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Šarić has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere.
Smith against Giddey. Shoots over Zubac, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Hezonja buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside, Simmons. Here's Mills, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line. He's off on the first, so both teams making some changes here. And he's good on the second. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Smith for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Mills. Over in the corner, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Daniels passes to Mills. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And stolen by Simmons. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. It's good.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Smith feeling it out a bit. And here's Bogdanovich for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Yeah, that was a sharp start, but we've got a long way to go. They're going to have to sustain that intensity.
Daniels out there with Simmons. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Green, and it's Ingles in at the four-man position. Baines a screen on Bogdanovich. Here's Daniels on the money with the open jumper. Daniels has got his first bucket of the night.
Young player, but a smart player. You see it there in the two-man game from Daniels.
From outside the arc, nailed from three-point land.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Takes the three. No good on that one.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Beyond the arc. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. Hey, Stan, as a coach, what was the most difficult part when transitioning from college to the pros?
That's a great question, Kevin, and I think two things. Number one, the length and the pace of the season. You just didn't have the time to prepare for the next game. Everything was sped up. And then, obviously, the talent of the players. So you're trying to game plan and come up with a way to stop guys who are essentially unstoppable.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Daniels, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And that one is hammered home.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on them now.
Yeah, and once you've got them on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of hope.
A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. Back to Exum. Giddey kicks to Exum. And it's Giddey in the corner. 6 to shoot. Over Smith. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his third basket of the night.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Pass to Perkichin. Smith with it. Here's Azania. They get it back. Out to Smith. Here's Perkichin. Here's Azania. And it's off from three-point range. Gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pass to Giddey. Now Mills. Launches it. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And here is Hazonia. Over Green. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Hazonia's got 8.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here is Giddey. 7 points in the game. From downtown, drills the three-pointer. Giddey's got 5 points in the quarter. Puts up a deep 3, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Without the points they've gotten off the bench, this game wouldn't be as close as it is. Can you count on that in the second half? It's debatable, man.
And right now, and that is our...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Dante Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Mills, and it's Landale in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And he comes up with the deuce.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
They now take the lead. 10 points for him.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Saric outside. To the paint. Here's Azania. He gets that one. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Pass to Landale. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. We've got some talented defensive big men in the league today, Coach. But in your opinion, who would you say is the best rim protector?
Well, Kevin, I would have said Rudy Gobert, because people didn't even want to go to the rim and challenge him. Right. Anthony Davis is great. But I'm telling you, the young guy, Victor Wembanyama, I think is the best we've got now.
Isn't he something else, Stan? We've never seen anything like him.
We never have, and I'm not sure we ever will again. Wow. His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And now that we have a moment, let's see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
You can't be careless when you play them. I mean, no wasted opportunities at the line. It's a team effort, and they're getting it done.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Giddey with it. He's got 10. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Giddey's got 13.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now, here's Zubac. Nothing on the board. Azania's shot is off.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Giddey against Smith.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Giddey. Josh Green's checked in for Dante Exum. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. 7 points in the game.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Pass to Giddey. Ingles kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Ingles.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Bogdanovich with it. The tray. Bangs home the trifecta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Giddey the pass to Mills. Now, here's Ingles. 5 on the clock. Giddey against Smith, and Giddey gets it to go.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Pass to Zubac. To the left side wing. Saric connects from three-point range. Saric has got 7 points in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep Ingles. It's hauled in by Zubac. Gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. Puts up a deep 3. It doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Leading by a point. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Perkichin, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
At the top of the key, Baines. In the corner, Daniels. They set the pick. Misses the chippy right there.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
On Monday, then on Friday. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so here's the home team. They trail by 1. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The wide open look here for Ingles. And the 3-ball is good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Right to the rim. Aggressive approach when it matters most.
Well, when it's this close, you want to put your best scorers in a position to succeed. That's exactly what happened.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in the tough situation. But you got to want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Saric. Smith kicks to Hezonja. Saric outside. In the corner, Smith with it. Saric outside. Clock at 4. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Landale. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
A shot off that time.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Smith. Fades. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Pass to Smith. Over Giddey. And he can't bank that one in. gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Pass to Smith. Over Giddey. The shot's good from Smith.
Rising to the occasion. He found a way to get himself open and get his shot.
Nice job taking the initiative. Coaches will encourage you to take that if you have a good look.
Now, here's Ingles. The 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Big time basket at a big time moment.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Pass to Smith. Over Giddey. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, you wonder why we're seeing so many points tonight. Just look at the D.
Not a lot of resistance, and trying to just outscore other teams, generally not the best recipe for long-term success.
Smith with it. Giddey defending. Pulls it from the elbow. It's rebounded by Giddey. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And they go to the intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Good job converting at the line and helping to build this lead.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but
deeper into the season now, Doris. For teams off to slow starts, how do they kick it into gear?
I think the answer, BA, is probably contingent on what is at the core of the problem. Did you start the season with injuries? Are there young players on your roster who now are expected to fulfill greater roles? I mean, so much goes into getting into a rhythm and a role. One of the things you have to know is, does the system fit the personnel we have? And if one of those two things don't mesh, something has to give.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Jamal Murray out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, down low. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Doncic has got 5 now.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Murray looking around. Puts up a 3. That shot off. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Will Hardy. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and Coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can warp a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Murray. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Pass to Lyles. Knocks down the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Back to Doncic. They set the pick. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, good. 7 points in the game.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
And one thing we've seen from R.J. Barrett, he likes playing in a system where they move the ball, Doris.
And he likes BA when that ball moves in his direction. R.J. Barrett is a thirsty scorer. He can go off the bounce. He's working really hard to shore up that perimeter game. He has got a tremendous future.
From deep, here's Doncic. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Doncic. Hits the three-pointer.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision, it's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Doncic outside. 1:16 left in the first. Misses in close.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all tied up.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Right here. Back to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Olynyk with a screen on Doncic. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Doncic has got 11.
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of...
Oh! Get you some! Show us some power! Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Luguentz Dort out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Pass to Dragic. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Now Alexander Walker. Here's Dort. That one's good for 2. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Back to Dragic. To the right side. Lets it go from the wing. Clark grabs the board.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to review the game plan. Well, Doris, for a while, the amount of three-pointers seemed to grow exponentially. I think it's plateaued now.
You know, B.A., I'm not sure I agree that it's plateaued. What we do know unequivocally is these organizations have defined how to be the most efficient basketball team. And each and every year, we're setting records in that category. They're just getting smart about the kinds of shots you want and when. We're seeing more shots at the rim, and we're still heavily emphasizing the three-point line. Well, Kelly Olynyk is a guy who's noted as a spacer, but right there, mixing it up on the interior. I love it.
And it's Doncic missing. Gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. With the 7-footer. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Barrett's got his first 2 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
To the inside. And book it, Chanchar.
Well, what a job. Punching the ball to the interior and finishing in the paint. Nice.
Outside Barrett. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Brooks from outside. Doncic grabs the miss.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Let's have a look at the teams who have been shooting the ball the most consistently these past 10 games.
Both teams shooting with great confidence as of late. These guys don't waste opportunities.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 1:13 left in the first half of this one. And here's Murray. Yet to see a basket. Oh, great D that time from Doncic.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Jonchar passes to Doncic. Oh, there's the alley!
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Dort. Here's Lyles. Releases. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And that one drops. So now they lead by 1. Gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Outside Barrett. It's Dort on the wing. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Barrett. Pass to Murray. From behind the arc. The shot no good. Doncic with it. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 1. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Well, I think for the home team, guess they're playing decent, remaining somewhat competitive. Just feel like this team is stuck right now.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Well,
thanks as always for watching.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Lets it fly. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
R.J. Barrett out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Murray. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard position. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3.
Yeah, there's a competitive toughness to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He comes right back with a 3 of his own.
And Doris, no doubt about it, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle, he can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
We got Trey Lyles. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. Clock at 4. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
And as All-Star Weekend gets closer, we'll of course update you on how things are looking. But this year already promises plenty of standout performances.
Yeah, this is going to be a dunk contest you don't want to miss.
Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Murray, and it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And book it, Chanchar.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Screen by Olynyk. The deep three from Murray. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Wow, Murray making the deep shot look just easy. I mean, that's a real testament to his accuracy.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. And now a chance to see who's leading the NBA in steals. Kelly Olynyk is second.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
1:52 left to play in the third. And there's the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Dort outside. There's the triple. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Dort's got 5 points.
Boy, nice rise and fire from Lou Dort.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Gilgeous-Alexander against Dragic. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Clark has checked in for Olynyk.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Dragic. Off the mark there with a 3. Gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Murray's shot is good.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
We've got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. To the left wing. Lets it go. Dragic misses. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8 points now. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Leading by 9. All right, we're going to step aside. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And he gets that one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
They've got Dylan Brooks, Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Lou Dort, and it's Clark in at the center position, filling out the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Alexander-Walker. Pure from three-point range. Alexander-Walker's got his first 3 points of the game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Rudy Gobert, and then Sunday.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shots blocked, and they get it back. Barrett can't hit. Shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. That one drops for him.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
No problems knocking that one down.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Murray's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field so far. Doncic outside. Doncic delivers from range.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more than before this one's over.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Right wing. Launches it from deep. A miss there. Now 8 for 14. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett, and it's in there.
Well, despite pretty good contest on the interior, R.J. Barrett doesn't back down and makes it look easy.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Goes up on the wing. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Barrett. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Murray. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. And here's Doncic outside. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 23 points.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Outside Barrett. Clock at 6. Olynyk finds Murray. Puts it up. Jonchar with the rebound.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Pass to Doncic. He connects! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
He has been taking and making big shots for a long time. Luka Doncic with the delivery.
And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Jonchar, money, and now they trail by just 4.
Boy, the extraordinary playmaking instincts of Luka Doncic on display right there.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And the second of 2 is good. And that puts them up 5. And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly. But it is still possible here.
Here's Doncic. No good off the glass. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 7-point game. And so they foul intentionally.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He hits the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.